WWE Superstar John Cena has just signed on as a villain in the upcoming Tina Fey and Amy Poehler comedy The Nest, which will be helmed by Pitch Perfect director Jason Moore. The Nest follows two sisters who throw one last party in their parents' house before it goes up for sale. Jeanette, buy or sell John Cena joining The Nest?
I'm going to buy it. I love Tina Fey and I love Amy Poehler. They can do no wrong. So I can only imagine that they're adding him as some kind of weird beefcake dude that they're both going to like mess with, or he's the landlord. They're going to have to fight him. You know, he's a wrestler. Maybe he's going to have some incredible suplexes happening. Who knows? But yeah, I think I'm actually looking forward to this film. Amy Poehler, anytime she's on screen, she makes me laugh. And same with Tina Fey. So
I'm going to sell it. John Cena cannot act at all. I mean, this isn't as outrageous as some other situations because I believe it's pretty clear this is going to be a small, minor role.
Right.
So that's fine, whatever. And he's actually going to be in a Judd Apatow either.
Trainwreck.
Trainwreck, that's right. He's going to be in that. Once again, probably going to be a very small, minor role. But I saw, what was that WWE? The Marine. I saw the Marine.
In 12 rounds.
Oh, not very good.
But they're not adding him on for that role.
I know.
He's in there for a totally different reason.
Here's the funny thing. My wife actually watches this show called Total Divas or whatever, and it's a show that that follows the female wrestlers of the WWE. And John Cena is actually either engaged to one of them or whatever.
One of the twins.
Yeah. Yes. And I'm very curious how you know that.
I don't know. I've watched this.
It's strange how you both know this.
But I mean, I used to watch a lot of wrestling when I was younger. But anyway, from everything I see, like I've seen some documentary stuff and whatever on this. Actually, as much as I'm going to harp on him this guy's not an actor. This is a really good human being. This is a really nice, legitimately good human being. So I'm happy for his success, and maybe he can break out. Maybe he's been learning through all these failures that he's had as far as acting goes, and maybe getting these little small roles would be nice for him. I just can't get excited. The other thing about this film is that it sounds a lot. I know I bring up this movie all the time. It sounds a lot to me like the story and the scenario for Good Old-Fashioned Orgy, because in that movie it's Jason Sudeikis. His father is selling the family home, and he decides to throw one big last hurrah. Of course, his big last hurrah was an orgy, but in this case, so it sounds kind of similar. But you're right; these two can do no wrong. No. They're just awesome together. I can't wait to see it. Alicia?
I buy because of Amy Poehler, Tina Fey. Even though they're not writing the script, I imagine that John Cena will be used in the right way, and that he won't need to act so much.
Right. What are they going to do to him?
Yeah.
What are they going to do to him? Fight over him? What's going to happen?
It'll
double
be
team him?
Fun also to see him as a villain because he's always playing the hero.
Always the good guy.
Right.
And he's hilarious in those wrestling bits. I love the whole story, how they set up how these two are going to fight. It reminds me of Porn, when Porn used to have a story. It's like setting up the conceit. And
maybe he's dating one of them and then tries to
I'm offended. What do you mean used to have a story?
Yeah, it doesn't anymore. It's all, anyway.
I still remember, actually, this is funny. This is going into a different level, but like I said, when I was younger, I used to watch a lot of wrestling. And so now, even with some of my friends, like every year, like when WrestleMania comes along, me and my buddies will still get together and we'll watch WrestleMania. And like Ann grew up watching wrestling, so she's all into it and everything. But I remember when The Rock came back to wrestling, and obviously it was to help promote Fast and the Furious 4. But The Rock came back to wrestling for a short time, and they instantly set up this big feud between him and John Cena.
Yep.
And The Rock, over the course of about 3 months of building up this match at WrestleMania, he just like verbally just eviscerated John Cena. And this goes to show that Cena was such a good sport to let The Rock shine by just destroying him with the best Rock insults I have ever heard was during that time period. And we spent way too much time on this point.
No, Rock's insults are legendary.
They are.
Hey everyone, if you liked this video, click that thumbs up button and make sure to subscribe to our AMC Movie News YouTube channel. It's free and helps you stay up to date with all the latest movie news, as well as our daily AMC movie talk show. Also, make sure that you follow us on Facebook and Twitter to stay up to date with all of our special promotions, contests, and prize giveaways.